Okay, later this week we're starting a new unit, our final unit. It's a big unit on the Great Depression, and so I wanted to explain a few things before we do that. We're going to read a book uh, like we've done for each of the 9 weeks, although we've not quite started the fourth 9 weeks. We're going to read a book, and this one's more like the first two from the first semester. You don't have to buy it. It's a PDF, and unlike the previous books, I actually just included one big giant PDF here. Um, and it looks like this. It's called FDR's Alphabet Soup. Um, it's much harder to read here because it's so big and it's taking a while. So I've already downloaded it. You might want to download it. This is what it looks like. It's written, in fact, by the same woman who wrote Cause, Tanya Bolden, who's an award-winning author. It's a young adult book, but it's a very good young adult book, and I learned a lot from it. We read it last year for the first time. It's a quick read. It's got lots of pictures, sidebars. So it's about 110 pages. So we're going to divide up into, I think, 5 sections. So not too onerous a task. And then, yeah, so you're going to get a lot more of this, and you got to read that. That's important. So read the sidebars and captions and all of that. A lot of photos. Here's FDR lounging at Warm Springs in Georgia. So it's a really good book, and I think it really is going to enhance our understanding of something as big and complex and sprawling as the Great Depression. We're going to have 3, oh yeah, so when I talk about page numbers, as always in discussions, I'm talking about the book's page numbers, which sometimes at Madeline doesn't show you one. Good gosh. Okay, there's one, right? But that was kind of intro stuff. So there's one. Not these page numbers, because that's confusing. It's not that long, in fact. All right. So here, something about this unit. We will have 3. So this is a long unit. So you're thinking, oh, we're going to have one giant test at the end? No, we're going to have 3 separate assessments spaced along the way. And they won't be the usual paper 3 inspired essay tests. They'll be document-based tests. Paper 1. Now, all of the content in my class is on paper 3, but I'm going to introduce you to the paper 1 format using the Great Depression, because it's document-based, some document-based questions, and there's a lot of great primary documents available for the Great Depression. So more about that later. We're going to begin with what I call an economic primer. So the Great Depression is far more than an economic event. It is that, but it's also a political event, a profound social event, and even a cultural event. But you can't understand the politics, the society, and even the culture without understanding the basic economics. So I will intersperse some econ throughout the unit, but I'm going to start this next week with some basic concepts. And for the in-person cohort, I will be doing this live, but for the virtual cohort, I've sort of cannibalized some of my videos when I was an economics teacher. So you may start this video and think, wait, I think he's posted the wrong video, but no, I've not. So, and if you have any questions about that, of course, please let me know. We'll be talking about it in class. And that is my intro to the Great Depression.